Runyon, Detachment Commander for the state of Michigan for 2018-2019. I'm sitting here with some of my predecessors, fellow detachment commanders. We call them PDCs, past detachment commanders, of which I hope to be one if they don't impeach me first. Guys, introduce yourselves.
Rodney Tolbert, PDC 2012-2013.
Greg Price, PDC 2008-2009.
And I'm Don McMurlington, PDC from 17 to 18.
What we want to talk about here briefly is what resources are available to our squadrons to accomplish those goals that they're trying to support for the American Legion.
Well, I'm going to tell you one great resource, if you can, Commander, too, is your squadron handbook. I've harped on that before, but that thing contains, formats for your constitution and bylaws, meeting formats, everything. If you don't have a squadron handbook, for heaven's sake, get one. You can download them online too if you need to, but that's one of the key things you can use.
One of the things that the guys were talking about was the 4 pillars that we were born on, that we were formed on. If you get a hold of department or emblem sales, you can get things where you can talk about the Sons of the American Legion, what we're about, and you can show that to have somebody do that. Another thing that's important, not only for the veterans, but sons are eligible for, is National Emergency Fund. If you have a problem, you can come and they will help you out with this devastation we see all over the place. Child welfare, gateway to drugs, the problems that they're having now. We can go and get this and try to go in. There's an area that goes into the high schools. And if the kids stay drug-free, then they get another extra credit at the end. And one thing that we're in Michigan is very into, in the other states as well, is the Missing in America project, where we have our veterans that were cremated and they were sitting on shelves, and we getting them off the shelves and in turn with full military honors. Information like that is important that you can get from department or from emblem sales to share and get your squadron members involved.
Well, on that same topic, the big resource available to you is your district and zone and department.
That is correct. I also say our website is fantastic.
Yeah.
MichiganLegion.org. You got the Legion, you got the auxiliary, you got Wilwin, you got the Sons. Click on the Sons icon. It will give you a wealth of information in there to help out anyone or any squadron. They will tell all your detachment officers. It will give you how to do a scrapbook, all kinds of valuable information. So that website is very important to
and Facebook as well, because if you see in us, you probably know about Facebook, right?
And a lot of this stuff too, Greg brought these brochures and whatnot too. Even the national website, you can go out there and you can download a lot of this stuff for nothing. And just distribute copies of it too. So there's different ways you can acquire this information on what the Sons do and can do.
Just the thing that was before, that was brought up on our website and stuff, was things that in one of our communities where I did not know that they have a cemetery for military dogs and for service dogs that was overgrown. And so what they did was they made it up to the veterans and the Sons and the auxiliary and everybody showed, and they cleaned it up. And my goodness gosh, I did not know that. In fact, when if a service dog, a military dog passes away out there, they have the dogs that go in a circle and they bark, and that is their thing for their military thing, like their task.
Another great resource, I think, also is the newsletter, the Michigan Legionnaire.
Yeah.
Now that the SAL's in there 4 times a year, and every SAL should get this publication. If not, get a hold of one of us. We'll try to help you to get that. But that's got a wealth of information in there also, what our officers and things are doing throughout the state.
Right.
And you also, don't overlook the resources that you have locally within your community, your schools, your churches.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do somewhere. This is our 100th anniversary, as you probably know, and we have Team 100. But we have that exchange coin for first responders, and I think we're going to do that at our birthday party. We're going to recognize the fire chiefs that are in our volunteer fire chiefs that are in our local community. I should correct that. The chiefs aren't volunteers, but the fire department is. But you also have policemen. First responders, that they're a resource. So There's a whole lot of things within your community that you can tap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not to mention within your own post.
Exactly.
Auxiliary maybe being number one. Those ladies, at least in my post, are just incredible. And actually throughout the state, I mean, these are terrific what these ladies do. And believe it or not, they're much bigger than the Sons. There's a lot more auxiliary ladies than there are Sons. And they have their act together. You ought to see what they do at a state convention. It is incredible.
And they're so supportive of the Sons.
Absolutely.
If you go and say, hey, we're gonna put on a program or something, they'll say, what do you need us to do?
Yeah.
What can we do to help? You know,
Yeah,
amazing.
They really believe in that whole family concept.
Yes.
So there's a whole lot of help available to you, and we certainly are too. You can call any one of us, and we're gonna talk about a whole lot of issues with you, and whatever you need. If you need me to come to one of your meetings, be more than happy to do that. That's what I signed up for, so thanks for joining us. Anything else, guys?
No.
We got it? Okay, so appreciate you joining us, and we'll be talking to you very soon. Thanks.